trying to understand like what kind of platform you are and what exactly you do.
Absolutely. So we are primarily a registration platform, but what we've built is a very flexible model for really any type of content creator. And we primarily have been helping events because they fully understand the selling a ticket and having an attendee. And so that's our lowest hanging fruit, our easiest customers to help. But we have helped a lot of others with small concerts, workshops, seminars, educational seminars, coaching sessions, and other types of content where they might be using some other platforms like you mentioned, but the way that we have it set up is very seamless and turnkey for them to begin without having any expert knowledge or expertise. So
walk me through how the business model works. So if I'm one of these guys right here, Brian Stern Music or whoever, Megan Tess, like, tell me how the business model works. Like, you guys get a cut, or how does that work?
Absolutely. So everything you're seeing here is free to use. He's created a profile. He's started to sell tickets, and as he sells tickets, that's where we would earn in the revenue, right? So we split in the revenue, and they're able to promote using affiliate links, as well as create this page where they're able to share this link. And there's a lot more that is available for free as well. But at a minimum, this is for someone who may not have their own website. And if they did have their own website, they can take all of our software and put it into action on their own page as well. So it's a simple copy and paste an iframe code.
Okay, so all right. So in other words, if a person has a website but they don't have the e-commerce part set up, for example, is that what you mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
You can embed what you offer into their website, or people can come to your website. Okay, got it.
Absolutely. An example of that would be our event that we're hosting here in August, Event Next 2020.
Okay, what is that?
And that is a conference. And what we've done is, if I click on media here, we've embedded this checkout here. And this allows me to change the color to match the branding. And then I can take this code and put it into my own website. And so what that looks like.
So is the Event Next an event that you guys are conducting, or you're just...
It is, and that's why I'm kind of using that as an example so I don't show off a lot of our other customers' accounts details.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we embedded it onto this web page. You can imagine that this is anyevent.com.
So this event is a live event?
Yeah, so we're going to do a video ticket, and you can see the video here, or you can come in person. And so even with your in-person ticket, you're actually going to be able to receive a free virtual pass. And so we're doing a hybrid approach. So if they come in person, they can have the video, so that if they miss anything, they're able to watch it. And so, of course, all of that was embedded onto our webpage. And this customer did the same thing. If you hit register now, it'll take you to the landing page on ViewStub. But if you hit register here, he actually embedded it here on his page.
Gotcha.
And so he's selling recordings. And then, of course, you can check out and pay with your card right here. It's very seamless. And this is all his branding, right? He chose to keep the colors, but all of this would change. All of these colors would change if he changed the color, yeah. Okay. So that's the simplest way to think about it.
So the influencer marketing conference, it's user generated. They come on and they do anything they want for free. They create an account and they do all that on their own.
That's right. Yeah.
It's all user generated. Okay.
Yeah. So he created the event here, and this page really mimics that creation process. So I've already created this event, but it's essentially the same information. So you would put in the title, and that will create an event URL, and you can make the event private. So if you've already sold tickets to an event and you want to just allow people to have access that have already paid, for instance, you could just make the link private. And then that customer will be able to access the event, and no one will be able to see it in our marketplace. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
What's the revenue split?
Yeah, it does depend. Same thing with the virtual ticket, which includes all of our features, being able to use them up front. And then, of course, we only want to be successful when the event is successful, and so we want to be partners and making sure that they're having a successful event before they ever pay us. And you can do a donation-based ticket if you'd like. You can do a free event as well, so you would just keep that at 0. You can name your tickets, and then of course choose a start and end date. This is a great way to do early bird pricing and things like that, and timed tickets. You would include what you get with the ticket. Of course, you saw that on the other page where they get a free virtual pass and some other things. And then you can pass the fees on to the customer if you'd like. So you can actually let the customer pay your ViewStub fees. And if you want to, if you want to include that in your price, of course you can just update your pricing to accommodate, and you can set a maximum quantity.
How did you get into this business? Is this something you've done before?
So I was sitting there and I was like, man, I would love to go to a lot of these events, but I can't make it because I have work, and they were just selling in-person tickets, and I thought, man, it'd be great if, I could tap into those via live streaming. I would pay for that. I'd pay to go to that conference and watch that session and be able to watch it on my own time and from my own device and not have to travel and all of that. So that was the original concept, was to be able to attend a concert and then have multiple camera angles. So right now, like our site supports multiple streams to the same page. So you can have front row, back row, backstage, and different things all pushed to the same page, which is different from anyone else. So you'd be able to accomplish a real virtual event with us, as opposed to just one video source. So as you sell tickets, this is similar to what the customer will see, right? I can actually show you, the page that they would see. And so here's the tickets, right? I'll buy my ticket, virtual ticket. I get to watch this. Oh, cool! It sounds awesome. Who's this guy, Spencer Elliott, right? And so here's the confirmation number, and then here's my, ability to go ahead and watch, and then this will be available in my emails as well as in my account. And so this is an example of a free event. I'm going to come in here. There's only one video. There can be multiple. There can be up to 80 videos here, and I'll just go ahead and play that. And you can see that they're talking, and then I'm somewhere in here. Just skipping forward.
So you were able to watch this. You were able to stream this from your house, from wherever, your computer.
That's right.
So was this an event that ViewStub put on, or you just was the registration platform for it?
Yeah, we were just the registration platform for this event, and I just happened to be in it. It was a pitch contest. So.
Where you are?
Yeah, that's me on the left, and Patrick on the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
You happen to be in it. That's fine.
Yeah, so that's why I showed this one, as an example. So there's a live chat here as well, where people can chat. And this is essentially the user experience. So they'll, of course, be able to report the event or message the creator. They can share it onto the social media, and they can follow this creator. And they can find other videos with the same tags. So this is the only tag for this video. And if they wanted to find other entrepreneurship videos, they could do that by just simply following this link. Yeah, so there's some other videos that have the same tag. So that's how that works.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand this. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little confused, but
sure.
Let me make sure I follow. So I understand what you offer with the registration.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that this event could actually live on ViewStub's site?
Correct. Yep.
Ah.
Yep. So this is where we will host the videos as well as let the user actually stream the videos and watch the videos. And so as an event organizer, it's really simple. You can add as many live streams as you want. And so you would title the live streams and choose whether they're regular or 360 video. And then you would just add the date that you plan on streaming. And then you can add uploads as well. So if you already have recorded events that you want to try to monetize, then you can just upload those videos. And it doesn't necessarily have to be events, right? So it can be even like you're talking about workshops and different events where you're having a coach and teaching, right? And so they'll be able to choose the different videos. See, I've added another event down here. And so
Okay.
you'll see the stream keys changing, right? And so this allows me to be in
All
multiple
right.
places at the venue, even if I want to just have like one camera from the left side and one camera from the right side, I could do that utilizing the different stream keys. And then so other features, of course, if I want to promote the event, this is the QR code that I can use on all my flyers and things to
Awesome.
be able to promote the event. And then I can do a checkout link, which allows the customer to just go straight to a checkout. So if it's a very warm lead and you're already emailing them and they already know about your brand, you don't really need to tell them too much information. You can give them this link, and you see it says Express Checkout, and it'll pop up a modal window right above this. So it'll say, hey, look, you're ready to purchase. Here, just go straight to purchase, right? So
I see.
you don't need to worry about like what's behind here, all this information and these pictures. You're just ready to buy. So there's an interesting way to do that. And then you can also use affiliate links. So back to the create process.
Oh.
Yeah, you can actually. So this is just your thumbnails and tags and everything in your description, but you can create a public affiliate link, right? And I'll show you what that looks like here. So do you see this box where it says get an affiliate or referral link? So anyone that happens to cross this page can say, oh, I would love to be an affiliate, right? And then so they click here, and now they're able to copy their link and start sharing the event. And when they do that, I can show you, it'll update the number in the data here. So you see this data.
Oh, cool.
Let's go to the link, and I'll click, and it'll update. So let's see.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, then what your company does is you offer the ability to either be just here, just use us simply to check out, and here's some code embedded into your website.
Correct.
Or you can do the full kahuna, which is basically not only will you can register from your site. Tell me if I'm correct. I want to make sure I understand.
Yeah.
People can actually, if I'm a user, if I'm a creator, I can upload my content to your site. You'll host it, schedule it with a date and a time, and then collect, payments, as well as users would come to my site, which is on my event, which is on your site, to actually watch it.
That's right. Absolutely.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
No,
that's really cool. I've never heard of this.
That you do get it. Yeah. It's a unique model. Of course, there's no upfront cost, and there's no monthly cost to use our platform. So that's another great advantage.
Awesome.
And so the rest is really straightforward. I mean, you can set the marketplace availability and how long the viewer will have access to the virtual event, as well as set your email reminders and location. As you sell in-person tickets, they will show up here. Right now, we don't have any sales on this event in August, so we've kind of been waiting to see everything that happens with coronavirus. But this is where you'll start to see, and the actual code will pop up for you to give to any event staff to be able to check people in using QR codes. And so they'll go to viewstub.com/scan, and all of this is done in the browser. Of course, there's no app downloads needed. Everything is done here. So they'll put the code in here that matches up with the event, and they'll be able to start scanning people in with QR code scanners from any device. So that's a really cool feature as well. And everything is also tracked in your account hub. So I showed the affiliate dashboard here, which is part of the account hub. This is where you can create affiliate links as well. So if you know who the person is, maybe it's a speaker or one of your exhibitors, you can actually give them their own custom code for the event, and then now tracking their sales and letting them share in the revenue. So all of that is accomplished right here in your affiliate dashboard. Yeah, and then as you create sales, you'll be able to withdraw them here, and then you can send emails to your customers based on ticket type. So you would choose your event and say, I only want to send an email to, this ticket type, and then I'll send them a message, right? And it'll come through our system. And then as you guys are, promoting, you'll be able to see your sales here. So they'll all show up, and you'll be able to see if anyone referred that sale to you, and then of course you can export that list.
Wow.
And everything else is just any
Okay.
events you purchased. So yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. So, is everything user generated? Do you guys ever get calls like, how do I do? I mean, do you provide customer service or tech support and
We
stuff like
do.
that, or
Yeah,
no?
absolutely. And
Yeah.
the easiest way is to either go down here and contact us directly. We also
Right.
have a chat bot on the front of our site, so you can start
Oh,
chatting
cool.
with us directly. It'll pop up here in the right corner. Of course, we're in a screen share, so it's a little laggy. So there it is.
Oh, well, that was my next question. When do users ask you, "Oh my God, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to shoot anything"? Do they ask you those kinds of questions?
Absolutely, and we would love to help them every step of the way. So we've included
Really?
facts pages as well that have some information, tips and tricks. We also have some things in our blog. But yeah, we're available by phone at any time. So there's actually a phone number there on the bottom of the page, and you can call, and we'll walk you through anything. We want to make sure that you're successful. So
This is really, really cool.
thank you.
So, oh, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I would say the best thing to do would be to create an account and start just kind of formulating your ideas. We'll of course prompt you in the create page. It'll ask you certain questions that you might have not thought of. Um, but in terms of workshops, yeah, we've done a significant number of workshops because that's kind of what I would call that. I mean, you can see
Okay. Okay.
a lot of these are those types of events. Bootstrapping your
All
business
right.
success. There's demo nights, of course, which are like small meetups. This guy's doing, live streaming 101. This is a conference, like how small business must prepare. So that's more of a workshop type event. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, there's a few. This is a webinar. Um, this guy's going to do a mastermind on being the top 1%. He's actually a pretty well-known individual in the roofing industry.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, it's really flexible. It can be done for even, authors that want to do like an audio book. So we had one
Yeah.
gentleman who was having trouble selling his book at $10, and so he recorded
Right.
everything, and then now he's selling the audio video book for $15, but you get a free copy sent to your house. So he's actually
Oh,
getting
wow.
$5 more per book, but they think they're getting a free book, right? So
Right.
he's
Right.
able to change his messaging and change his marketing with this platform
Sure.
in a unique way that he's able to start selling more books now. And so we help all of our events with digital sponsorships as well as selling merchandise. So they're able to sell merchandise in here. We don't limit them from uploading files and really creating an avenue for additional sales, whether that be through
Oh, really?
books on
Really?
Amazon. They can sell really anything through this platform, including their own services. So
Oh, wow. Cool.
yeah, and
Can
we
we
can
can
we
we
can follow
continue?
up.
Can we do again
Yeah,
another? Let me look at my calendar because I would really like to talk to you some more about this.